Good morning, students. In today's class, we'll study about the types of biogas plant. There are various types of biogas plants available in the world. They are classified based on the feeding method and its construction. According to feeding method, it is distinguished as batch plant, continuous plants, semi-batch plants. Based on the construction, one is fixed dome plants, second is floating drum plants. In batch type of plants, materials fed into the digester at a time and sealed only, allowing the gas to exit and then emptied completely after a fixed retention time. Each design and each fermentation material is suitable for batch filling, but batch plants require high labor input. The three components of batch reactors are, so it will have a gas hold digester, gas holder and a gas pipe. The major disadvantage of this type is unsteady gas output. Continuous type digester. Once the process is started, regular quantity of waste are fed regularly, quantity of material discharged continuously. They empty automatically through the overflow where new material is filled in. Therefore, the substrate must be a fluid and homogeneous in nature. This technology is suitable for both medium and large scale waste treatment and large scale biogas production. Advantage of this type of digesters are they have constant and higher gas production. So from the figure you can see there is an inlet pipe, also there is an outlet pipe from the digester. So they will have a retention time of 30 to 40 days and this feed will be given continuously. After the detention time or the solids retention time, the digester will be ready for its gas production. So continuously the designed amount of the fed substrate is fed into the digester and we will get the continuous supply of biogas in this method. Semi-batch type digester, if two materials which have completely different digest rates such as straw and dung are to be just digested together, a biogas plant can be operated on a semi-batch basis. The slowly digested straw type material is fed in about twice a year as a batch load. The dung is added and removed regularly. Second type of biogas digester are fixed dome type. So the digester of the reactor will be fixed or it will be buried inside the ground. So we will not know the digester above the ground. Only the gas outlet pipe will be shown in the outlet. So here the inlet is the tank. This is an example of Janata type of model. So where the digester inlet is a tank and outlet is also a tank and there will be a gas outlet. So these are the main construction details of a fixed dome biogas plant. The gas is stored in the upper part of the digester. When gas production commences, the slurry is displaced into the displacement tank and it will be sent into the outlet tank. Gas pressure increases the volume of gas stored and the height difference between the two slurry levels. If there is little gas in the gas holder, the gas pressure is low. The digester of fixed dome plants are usually masonry structures. Structures of cement and ferrocement exist. Main parameters for the choice of material are technically suitable. For example, it is cost effective, availability in the region, transport cost, availability of local skills working people are enough to construct a Janata type of model of digester. Fixed dome type digester, like it is actually origin from Chinese, like they have an inlet tank and also an outlet tank. So inlet, the waste is fed into the digester. So after the digestion of the detention time, the outlet will be the slurry and the gas will be produced. In the fixed dome digester, so these are the main components. One is mixing tank with inlet pipe. so which will reach the digester, and digester, compensation and removal tank, gas holder, gas pipe, Henry head, accumulation of thick sludge, outlet pipe, reference level, and supernatant scum. The gas will be produced gas will be floating in the upper face of the digester. Floating drum type of digester. The major difference between fixed and floating drum type are the gas holder is buried inside the ground in fixed type of biogas plant. In floating drum, so after the gas production, the drum will be raised up. In both the type, so we have the inlet tank and the outlet tank, or inlet to the digester, and there will be a partition wall. This floats either directly in the fermenting slurry or in the separate water jacket. The drum in which the biogas collects has an internal and external guide frame that provides stability and keeps the drum upright. If biogas is produced, the drum moves up. If gas is consumed, the gas holder sinks back. The floating drums plants are usually continuous feed mode of operation. So they are most frequently small to middle sized forms. Digester studies 5 to 15 meter cube, or institutions or larger agro-industrial estates. So 20 to 100 meter cube of digester capacity can be installed in floating type of digester. So advantage of fixed dome type, so produce just as much as the floating drum plants if they are gas tight, low cost operation, simple design, long life, or the 20 years its lifetime. Disadvantage of fixed dome, so labor intensive design, not easy to build, difficult to achieve gas tightness, utilization of gas is less effective as the pressure fluctuates substantially. Advantage and disadvantages of floating drum type. Simple operation, provide gas at constant pressure, store gas volume is immediately recognized by the position of the drum actually. So if the drum is raised up, so we could find the gas is produced. Otherwise, if the gas is consumed, the drum will be sink inside the digester. Disadvantage, the steel drum should be maintained properly. So the lifetime of the floating drum is 15 years as compared to the fixed dome type. So this is the KVIC type of biogas plant. So after the gas production, this black colored drum will rise up. So 20 meter cube of KVIC biogas plant, which is installed at IIT Delhi. So we can see that. So after the gas production, the drum rises up. So from this indicates the gas production in the digester. So now we have floating method, which can be movable also, or it can be installed in our own kitchen by using a syntax tank. Okay, so there are so many commercial vendors are available for this syntax type of biogas plant. Biotech 1 meter cube, so which can be utilized for the kitchen waste. So this is actually Deenabandhu model. So they were fabricated using a syntax tank. So this is the another one example of biogas plant, so which could produce around 190 kilowatt hour. Thank you.